time in 60 years, Santa Barbara voters will elect a city council member by district instead of at large. It is part of the city's agreement to settle a California Voting Rights Act lawsuit.
News Channel 3 reporter Santa Ray de los Santos introduces us to the candidates running in District 1.
The East Side is known as a diverse and historic part of Santa Barbara. Different cultures, ethnicities, and even animals. It's also known as the hardest district due to the multiple issues.
It has 10 parks that need attention. They need maintenance so the community could partake in the activities there at the park.
Up for the challenge that District 1 brings are 4 candidates, starting with Jacqueline Inda, who is one of those who suit the city for district elections. She's also lived on the East Side her whole life as a foster child, raised her family here, and now has foster kids of her own. She wants to strengthen the community engagement and have an office based in the heart of the East Side to give the Hispanic community a voice.
So that the youth in our community, the elders in our community, and other folks that have ideas for the district can come together and brainstorm and create their own positive solutions for that neighborhood.
Challenging her is Jason Dominguez. He's a Stanford and UC Berkeley grad with a long list of issues he wants to tackle, including crime, parking, lights, affordable housing, and much more.
I was a high school teacher, and one of the things I noticed was at 2:30 a lot of students had nowhere to go, and some of our parents are working 2 jobs, or they're commuting down to Ventura or up to Santa Maria or Lompoc. So those kids spend more and more time alone. I'd like to have more programs, sports, music, arts, academic enrichment, job preparation that will help these students succeed in life.
Dominguez would also like to lead the city council in emergency disaster preparedness programs. Crucito Herrera Cruz is the only candidate in the race who hasn't asked for political contributions, and his 3-point plan has been the same since day one.
My 3-point plan is to increment adult youth services, educational and recreational services for our community, work with all districts but focus on District 1 with the public infrastructure needs, and 3, as a city and public steward, I just basically be a good manager in the city's coffers.
Also tackling infrastructure issues is Andrea Martinez Cohen. The Long Beach native has lived in Santa Barbara for the past 10 years. She's hoping to not only bring her economic development background to this district, but also her young, energetic spirit.
It's a misconception that Santa Barbara is an older community. Actually, 80% of the population in Santa Barbara is under the age of 60. And we need more representation of young people, women, people that are growing their families, first-time homeowners. I'm also one of the only candidates that has experience leveraging public financing, public-private partnerships to address some infrastructure problems like that and actually get those things solved.
Now, the 5th member running in the race is Michael Morena, but he did not return our phone calls. And election day is November 3rd, and ballots need to be postmarked by that day. In the East Side, Santa Ray de los Santos, News Channel 3.